Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is a Tuesday night, and we are live. Yes, indeed. Hope everybody is doing well. We have Donald in New Mexico on the ball again first. Yes, indeed. Hello, Donald. Good to see you. Hope everybody is doing well on this Tuesday. 2 records broken today, as I covered in 2 separate videos. Pretty crazy how the news has been with spot price over the last couple of weeks here. Amazing indeed here. Good to see all you guys here. We've got all as one now here on the starting roundup. We've got Joey, Vegas Stackers here from Vegas. Surprise, surprise. I'd make bets on that. Yes, indeed. I'd wage all my gold and silver that Vegas Stacker was from Vegas. Indeed. I would have came out really big on that deal. ECP is here. Hello, East Coast Prospecting. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. He's got a good channel, and I think he does his auctions. He has a live auctions, and I believe he does those on Thursday nights, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but good to see you, sir. Bostiat is here. Hello, good to see you. Silver's up. Indeed it is. We're going to talk about that amongst other things, precious metals related in this video, indeed. And we're going to start right now with this. The Whisper video about gold, $2,000. Please let's celebrate with caution. Something's going on, and that shows in the hike in prices. That's right, Ypperman. There is something going on, and likely it's gold is reacting to bad news, and that's what happens. You know, we get excited about it, seeing it, because only reason why that occurs is because it's why we buy it. It's operating as it should, but it is concerning for sure. Native Stackers here, Aloha Stackers here. Welcome to you both, and Jamie Fox is here. Good to see you. All right. And Jeff Shaw says $2,000 for gold and rising, and wish I had more. I hear you, brother. Yes, indeed. It is something else. 2001, when Christopher Sanchez last look, and you'll see later in the comments on videos that I posted where it went up to $2,020. Silver Damsel, I remember celebrating the previous time gold hit 2,000. Oh, wait. No, that time was just a dream. Someone pinched me. Well, come on over. I can reach my hands right in that bathtub and give you a little pinch. How's that? Hello, America Silver Patriot is here. I mean, just America Silver Patriot. Sans the A. Good to see you. America Silver Patriot, another great guy. Great channel, great member of the community. America Silver Patriot, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to him, I encourage you to do that. And Dick Fitzwell, hello. Good to see you. Milled Steel is here. Yes, historic day indeed. All right. East Coast Prospecting is going to get his gold dredge out this weekend. Yeah, there you go. Let's get up here. We've got William Smith saying it's going to go higher because Donald Trump is about to wreck the rest of the economy that's left. Oh, so he's not a Donald Trump fan there. That's okay. I encourage all viewpoints here. You'll be friends with Donald in New Mexico for sure. All right. Hello, Badlands44. Good to see you. Black Heart from Mark Medlin. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Salty Sardine says fake news but real push-ups. There you go, Salty. All right. We'll probably do a couple of push-ups here later on. All right. And by the way, speaking of how many people we have here, we got 30 here so far. 6 thumbs up. A Hillbilly Prepping, good day for metal bugs. Yes, indeed. Unless you want to buy metal, then it's a tough day to buy. But you're right. Okay, let's see. Donna, New Mexico says, I hope you monetize this one. Yes, it's a short video, but it's monetized. It helps fund the channel. Appreciate it. Frank Sally Denivar says, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you, but I can sure as hell read. Rock on, dude. To the moon, Sal, to the moon. Yeah, you had to kind of turn up the volume on this one. It had to be very, very quiet. We're hunting gold prices. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Dusty Road says, hey, Sal, you're going to like what Platinum is going to do around the 1st of November. That same setup, which took silver out of its bear market just recently, also happened in PT. It's all about the 100 monthly moving average, I think is what he's saying. That's interesting. It's above my pay grade, but that's fascinating to see what's going on there. I guess there's some technical analysis there that's propping this up here. Very good. The Introverted Californian is here. It says, love your channel. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome indeed. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by, and thanks for the kind words here. We got Rick Pumeriega here. I'm having a drop my pick day. Oh, man. You're using a pick. Yes, indeed. I've been trying to play bass a little bit more with my fingers than a pick, but I still use a pick from time to time. Good to see you, Mark B. And good to see JD is here. Beavers and ducks. Yes, indeed. All right. Joey is here from Seattle. Bought gold and silver just under the gun before the quick rise of both last week. Nice job. I did too. I mentioned that in a video. I bought some gold as well there, but very good. All right. And we've got Matt Langstrat says, is it me or has Provident changed lately? Last time I was there last week, didn't have any real gold inventory and just seemed like a smaller organization now. They used to carry a hell of a lot of smaller premium unique items. Perhaps it's just the times right now. I think that's right. I think it's just the times. It's very tough to source gold. I bought a gold coin that I've been wanting for quite a while. Even though it was expensive, the price above spot wasn't too bad. And basically, the spot price rises ate up more than half of those premiums increase. D, celebrate but be concerned. Stack wisely, my friends. Exactly right. Stack wisely. There could be a stack wisely because there could be a huge pullback too. Always keep that in mind. All right. Very good. Uperman is here. Good to see you. A lot of good folks popping in with us tonight. That was funny, says Pudenda Johnson. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I had to be very quiet on this one. I really shouldn't be doing that there, but I just couldn't help. This is a one for the record books. I would do the same thing if silver got to $50 an ounce or $55 or $60 an ounce, but I think we're a ways off from that. Army of Gog, yes, I heard about that the dollar has lost 10% in months. It's a warning that the U.S. has lost its grip, he's saying there. Yes, that is concerning. Eddie's Little Stack says gold is higher than Alan Gold's love for Sal. It sure is, and that's not saying a whole lot. I've begged him to come back here because I just can't survive without him, you know what I mean? Silver Damsel, that's dedication for you. The man even makes the effort to report breaking news during a physical while in the doctor's bathroom as he's submitting a urine sample. There you go. You know it. You know it, Silver Damsel. All right, very good. Okay. Silver 25.73. Yep. That's right. Oh, that's so 4 hours ago. You know what I'm saying, Paul D? All right. Michael Carroll says, I will hold my excitement until gold closes the day above 2,000. Yes, well, we're going to take a look at that right now. Right now, what is it doing right now? It is above, it is well above, closed above 2,000. In fact, it closed above 2,020. There it is, folks. On the close in New York, a 2.11% increase. Gold has broken records again, up $41.70, $2,020.40. Silver is comfortably numb above $26, almost a 7% increase. Almost 3 times the performance of, actually more than 3 times the performance of gold today in terms of a percentage amount. It keeps that up, and it will close that gap even further. But what's happening in Asia? Not a whole lot. They're kind of just moving a little bit here and there. All right, let's get back to the comments here. Dion Ruiz says, I'm going to need a bigger bowl. Yes, indeed. You sure will. East Coast prospecting. Interesting, we are not seeing stock market declines with the rise in cost of precious metals. Yes, that is an interesting thing. I think the reason for that is because the stock market is largely propped up by all this money printing and quantitative easing and repurchase agreements that happened even before the pandemic hit. The market is propped up. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. Very good. Fantastic, says Tony. Thank you, Tony. Yes. Interesting news. Excellent, says the Jackie Bear, who we have not seen in quite a while. Good to see the Jackie Bear. Yes, indeed. Hope you're doing well. And hello to Meteor Man, who's with us. JT is here. Hello, JT, with a compass. All right, very good. Sal, did you find the GSR? Not in Kitco, but I might look around for that later. Maybe somebody in the comments section has told me. Haven't checked them yet. We'll get to it momentarily. Silver is following. That's right, it sure is. I like this bar. Might have to get one for the Provident Metals 10-ounce silver incuse bar. Yeah, it's a pretty attractive bar. I like the thing. I like that fact that it's incuse design. It's pretty cool. Sharp looking. Hello, Gen C. Good to see you. I predicted it gold 2020 and 2020. That's right, Gen C. Pretty amazing, is it not? Yes. I'm glad to see Gen C here in the chat. Gen C, if you keep coming back, you might just be deemed one of Sal's gals, if that's okay with you. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. GSR is at the very bottom of the graphs you show. Okay. We'll check it here momentarily. Thank you. Glenn D says, so cool. Come back for a second viewing of the short, quiet announcement. And to leave a like, too. Well, thank you, Glenn D. I appreciate that. Those thumbs up certainly do help the video and the channels. All right, very good. And Florida Stacker says, I'm stuck at work for hours, and all I want to do is make a video. Nice. That's right, exactly. You summed it up exactly. That's right. At 1:20 Eastern Time, according to Kitco, gold is at $2,004.80, 77.88 ratio. So he found it there. We're going to check that momentarily. From Medio Man told us where it was at. Below the Asian charts you were just at. Okay, let's see here. Let me go back down here. Below the Asian. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Son of a motherless goat. Why didn't I see that? Thank you, guys. Look at that. There it is. Silver. Gold. So the gold to silver ratio is 77.55. The gold to platinum ratio is 2.16. The gold to palladium ratio is 1:1. The gold to XAU, HUI, S&P 500, and so forth and so on. Thank you. Man, you know, I've seen that, but never really read the title. I should, you know what I mean? That's son of a motherless goat. I feel so stupid now. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Sorry. All right. Now I've gone over my little fit. That's fine. Can I get, okay, here's a slurp. And with this slurp, we will christen the Gen C as a member of Sal's Gals. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. We're going to meet in a campfire in the desert in California and discuss strategy. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. But anyways, you have to understand history and Charles Manson behind that one. Anyways. All right, very good. Let's get back to the channel comments. What we got here? We have got Charles Farmer says, just make sure the coast is clear and be ready to minimize that screen. Yes, indeed, that's right. Exactly right. I squeeze it in very quickly there because I never can know. Nomadic Diesel, 2000 is great, but it's not near gold's fundamental value. That's right. And I mentioned that in today's video because in order for it to break the real dollar's high, it's got to get up to $2,200. Easy does it. There you go. Thank you, Native. Joey, where's the best place to hide something? Up your butt if you're an Indian scammer or an Indian that wants to smuggle gold in the airport, although they've been caught with it lately. Cyber Curtain Twitcher is here. Hello, CCT. Good to see you. Oh, well, thank you, Uperman. I appreciate that. You're very kind. We're looking for Barbara, but we do have Terry79. Good to see you. But thank you again, Uperman. You're very, very kind. Good to see you. Ricois. Hello, Ricois. Good to see you. Silver will break 27 tomorrow, says he'll be prepping. Yes, I'll tell you what. A lot of people are bullish on the metals right now. I'm being cautiously optimistic still about where they're going. We'll see. Go, go, gold. Thanks, those who bully are cowards. Go, 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 gold. Not gadget, but gold, says Dexter. 22,000 there. Very good in that comment. Matthew Manning says, love the rush in the background. I was wondering if anybody would notice that, and you did, sir. Bravo. I hope you come back to this live stream. You get a gold star. Yes, indeed, for recognizing that. Well done. Yes, indeed. That should give you an idea of a timestamp, especially if you follow the Ditto Cam. Vogus says Sal is at his working place watching the market. Yes, indeed, Vogus. Got to be very, very cautious indeed. Contrarian Resistance, I did buy. Watch my latest video. I talk about my latest purchase. It was tough to do. It was tough to do. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, Uperman, it's my major fault I have as being kind. Well, I think it's virtuous and honorable, and your kindness will never be taken advantage of in my from my situation. With that being said, I would never take advantage of your kindness. Can I borrow $5,000? I promise I'll pay it back. Okay? All right? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Silver Honda's being cautiously optimistic. I'm being cautiously Hondistic because he drives a blue Honda. All right. Okay. So we did a slurp earlier, and we've christened the Gen C as a member of Sal's Gals. And I think this may be, I don't know how many times she has been on the live chat here, or live stream, but I'm glad she's here. Oh, Terry's got a new bush. Okay, let's see here. All right. DW says, it took long enough. Just kidding. Yeah, no. People were impatient. You know, we talked about that earlier in the year, how all these people were predicting $2,000 gold. Turns out they were right. Sooner54 says, my feeling exactly just under 3,000 here in New Zealand. A bittersweet victory. Yes, indeed. Bittersweet because it's tough to buy now. In 2020, I really wanted to top last year's buying in this year because I really want to get a lot of 2020 dated gold coins. But it's not going to be happening, that's for sure. I just don't have the money to do it. But I know of somebody else who bought a lot of gold, who bought over 160 some ounces or whatever. But I'll let him explain it if he does a video on it, if it happens. Ali Broder says, best ASMR video ever. There you go, ASMR gold stacking. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Ali. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Yahoo, quietly. All right, Prepper JC. Stack on. All right, Grow Mechanic. Honda's car's broken down. Oh, no, that's not good. Man. Whoa, Black Betty, says Terry. All right. Yes, indeed. All right, moving on up. Your stepdad says silver is gold on steroids. You'll know what I'm talking about here soon. You know what? I hope you're right. If it's performing like it is today, then you will be exactly right if it continues on that path. But we have seen days where gold has gone up and silver's gone down, widening that ratio a little bit more. So people are still a little bit nervous, I think, about silver right now. The Feds don't want people to lose faith in the dollar. The dollar only has value because we assign it value. Actually, I somewhat disagree with that. I mean, I agree with the whole part of that. We do assign it value because it's fiat designation. See, in my mind, I've come to the understanding that there's something to be said for its fiat designation. And not just for Americans, but for everybody around the world, because 60% of the nations do transactions in the dollar. But your point is well taken. That's currency. In reality, it's just paper with no intrinsic value. That's true. A dollar is a very insecure asset to hold. Feds know this. This is why the GS is suppressed. Bitcoin is just a currency also and can go to zero. GNS will never go to zero. Stand on the side of God, gold and silver. Yes. Right. But I don't think we can count the dollar out yet, though. That's my only argument to counter that. Wing Zero, hello. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys here. Sal, are you going to trade the GSR? No, I probably won't do that. I'm kind of risk averse. I've just been buying more gold than silver lately. Play Voodoo Chili. I need to see that video you sent me. I haven't watched it yet. Is that the video? Terry, that's not allowed on this channel. No trimming allowed, Terry. That is blasphemy. Do not trim. No trimming. I demand proof that you've not done it. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Silver is going up faster than rate than gold with a 6.93. Yep, that's right. Exactly, Joe. We talked about that earlier. You're right. Why so quiet, you sneaky devil? That's right. I was being a sneaky devil. Low blood pressure. That I was. Silver Fuchs AG47 for the Star Trek fans out there. Gold was just 117.01 euros an ounce. Long live and prosper with precious metals. I guess that was a number on the Enterprise, if I remember correctly. And I'm not a Trekkie, but I think I remember that. Casa You Betcha, says Joey from Seattle. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, Brazilian is a dirty word in my I mean, I have nothing against Brazilians, but it's a dirty word in terms of the context from which I speak. All right, let's see here. All right. Albert says, saw that happen live. Was with my clients and they heard me yelp. Silver's about to hit 26. So much for the pullback I was waiting for. I'm a cheap bastard. Yes, I saw it live too, but didn't get a chance till a couple minutes later, or minutes later, to do this. Hello, Mark Medlin. Good to see you. He's my Black Hearts guy. Good to see you. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. All right. 2 Marks in the live chat now. Corey Morell. This is a long one. To get some fast incoming tokens for the U.S. money store, I need to find my angel to be able to get to the fast money markets. I'm not sure how to acquire Bitcoin in New York because they have different laws here with everything. It's awful and needs to change. I need to leave this physically beautiful hell on earth called the Adirondack Mountains and Champlain Valley area. I cannot live under these conditions. The government is leader. Yes, and as it goes on, people who don't want to bother so badly, they pretend everything is always okay and never face anything. All right. Democracy votes everything. It can be literally everything. First thing on a democratic agenda is the boards vote themselves immune to further voting and make laws for the people to obey. It's just very different. Yeah, that's just it. That's why I believe in a representative democracy or a republic. It was Benjamin Franklin said, it's a republic if you can keep it. He talks about that, this country is a democracy, never knowing it's a democratic republic. So that's right. Urbash says, hey, Sal, I'm typing this response quietly in my cubicle because I don't know your true identity. You might work where I work, but I would never know. I'm pretty sure I heard someone whispering in the next room, though. Ooh, that was me, Herb. I knew who you were. I wondered. I thought your face looked familiar. Yes, indeed. Hello, Juan Ortiz. Good to see you. And the lovely Pudenda Johnson is here. Good to see you. And Juan Ortiz. Oh, good to see you. All right. Silver 26.27 JM Bullion. Yeah, they typically do show higher prices. The bullion dealers do because they operate from the futures markets and others. Yes, indeed. Some people have accused them of pushing the prices up a little bit to widen their profit margins too. But I hope that's not the case. But it's an interesting question. I think these dealers should probably have a paragraph or something on their website that explains how they get their spot prices. Mark B, cool, Uncle Sal. Have a nice day. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm going to try what's left of it here. Yes, indeed. Hello, Sterling Cannabis. Good to see Sterling Cannabis, who was instrumental, by the way, in raising $18,000 plus for Dean Tomoko's Enterprise, which is the biggest fundraiser I've ever heard of in our community. That's pretty amazing. I hope Yupa Girls fundraiser did well too. Ozzy Alchemist, I'm sorry you're not getting the notifications. Ozzy, just know that I post every Friday, Tuesday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So I don't know what that would be from Australian time, but I know it's early, probably 6 or 8 a.m. The next day. So today is, you are in Wednesday now, so it's probably 8 a.m. Wednesday your time. And then 8 a.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. Monday is my guess. Trying to do the math on that if I'm not mistaken. Or 7 a.m. I don't know. It's pretty early there, though. CCT, now we just need silver to hit record highs as well. Amen, brother. That's exactly right, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. You hit the nail on the bomb diggity there. Yes, you did. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Okay, so it's not terribly early, but that's cool. Ozzy is there. All right, very good. Let's see here. Vanessa's here. Perfect timing. I just got off the phone with my girlfriend. Well, congratulations. Tell her I said hello. And ask her why she's not returning my calls, Vanessa. I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? John C. Howe. Of course, when these words run together, I want to say John Chow, but it's not. It's John C. All the eBay silver I won this weekend, I am now up on after tax and shipping. Wild time. Yes, indeed. Very quickly how it's happened. Boston Bruins, are we going to see $40 silver? I think eventually we will. I don't know when or how. Hello, Chung Chowie. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the live stream. I think this is your first time here. Steve Gerard is here. You almost missed tonight. Well, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate every single one of you, 124 here. Very kind of you. We have 45 thumbs up. Maybe we can get that up over 100 while we're here. That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Mew Man just looked out the window and it's as dark as night and it's raining like a hurricane. Ooh, be safe. Yes, you're on the, you must be the East Coast Canada there. Wow. Biggest day for gold of all time. What a rush. That's right, Olaf, the mighty. You're right. Slovakia is here. Oh man, I got her. Very cool. Vanessa, awesome. Very cool. I'm glad you got her into stacking. Very cool. Okay, Super Dad. Very cool to see this barrier broken. Now on to silver's record-breaking epic rise. That's what we need. That's what we're waiting for. And then the trade for gold when the ratio closes. Well, I wanted to let you know I've started collecting U.S. commemorative silver now. Between your vids about them and the relative low cost of them, there's a no-brainer for me. With current prices, commemorative pricing is now in line and equal to degenerate prices. I'd rather have commemoratives. There you go. Now, most of them are 90%, save for the ones minted after 2019 or after 2018. But very good, Super Dad. Awesome. Yes. If you can find them at near spot prices, why the heck not? Steve Garrard says, I got 100 accounts. I will get 100 thumbs up. Oh, man. You know what, Steve? I saw your comment about that earlier, and I appreciate you. But honestly, you don't have to cheat on my behalf. I just appreciate you being here. So I don't want you to have to go through the trouble of signing into another account to thumb me up. I just appreciate you being here as Steve. Yes, indeed. You're very kind. All right, and Pamela Rice is here. She is my resident Secretary of the Treasury. She is not going to let me just print money willy-nilly out of thin air, will she? No way. Pamela is a tough cookie. Yes, she is. You know what? She better be careful because she might have to be a campaign manager for John C. Howell's Libertarian run for AOC's seat. You know what? She's going to have some strategy out there, so she may have to split her time between this, and running a beer vending company. Let's take a slurp of some coffee. We're still awaiting Barbara Carbone's arrival. We miss her. I hope she's okay. Jack says, $2,000 gold is interesting, but the bid-ask spread with rhodium is also interesting in that graphic. Yes, it sure is, Jack. And it's always been a much wider spread for the rhodium. Yes, indeed. Get back to work. Yes, indeed. Thomas Crown, I did. It was a tawdy affair, Thomas Crown. You'll know what I'm talking about on that one. Taxation is theft. Read my pinned comment. People just screamed over that pinned comment, and people took my words completely out of context. They think that, because I said everybody should pay taxes. What I should have said is, if some of us have to pay taxes, we should all have to pay taxes. That was the point. I'd rather not pay taxes and get to a point where the federal government is so limited that it can fund itself through tariffs like it used to do. But we're not there. We're never going to get there. At least unless we have complete collapse and restructuring of everything. Slurp for Barbara. Markets for Barbara. Silver Honda was here earlier. I don't know if he left or not. I may have missed it. Chris in Numismatic says it's weird to see bullion dealers create their own bra. Ooh, now that would be an interesting idea, Chris. I would love to see them create a silver bra. Can you imagine that? That would be a first, Chris. I think I'm gonna take your idea. I'm for a triple E cup. That's like 2 kilos of silver I'd take for that bra. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, bro? Truth lives. Whispering Silver 2616 an hour later. Yes, silver's been on a tear. Silver Heist is here. Yes, indeed. Silver Heist for the silver hike that we've seen. Nemo Flicks, be careful ordering from Provident. I made a large order while spot was down a little. I used the same info every time stored in their system. Well, Provident canceled my third order because they said the payment would decline, which is not possible. Now the spot price on the order is an additional $500. No customer service available to communicate with. I will not order from them again. It seems a little fishy. Wow, that is strange. And that is too bad. Now that has me a little bit worried about my order, but that's too bad. I'm sorry, Nemo Flicks. That happened to you. All right. Wing Zero. Yes, indeed. Boobies, indeed. Silver Honda is taking off. I missed it. There we go. Have a good night. Medication to the residents before they escape. Keep your feet on the silver and stacking your gold. Thank you, my friend. Have a good night. It's going to be a heavy bra. That's right. A heavy bra. Yes, indeed. What's up, bro? You got a bra? Sal, do you think hold on to gold and silver or sell now? You know, Chung Choi, I'm probably not the guy to ask for that. Because I'm always been a hold it guy. I've been a hodl guy from day one. I hardly ever sell. In fact, if you look back at my videos, you'll see a video entitled "Why I Will Not Sell My Rhodium Bar for $10,000 an Ounce." People are probably saying, "Well, you missed out because it's now back down underneath that." But yeah, I'm not a good one to ask that. I'm not selling, and you'll see a video explaining some of that reason why. Probably tomorrow or Thursday, we'll see. I'm smelling a silver coin right now. Actually, it's a silver round I'm smelling. Let's get back up here. John W. says, I couldn't hear you. You need to talk louder. You're doing it wrong. Little troll and jest. There you go, smash. Thank you, John W. I wish I could have talked louder and earned a thumbs up from you. All right, Steve Wood says, nice to share this day with everyone here in the community. Yes, it is. It is indeed. I have mixed emotions, says Dissident Aggressor. Yes, understandable. Me too. It is concerning. Provident is on finebillionprices.com as lowest price, and they're sold out of everything. Yes. Yeah. They do have some pretty competitive prices. Selling is spending money. Spend money when you need to sell. That's right. Let's slurp some coffee for Barbara. And what do we have here? You always have to whisper in court. I hope you were found not guilty. If not, see you in 5 to 10. That's right, Steve Woods. Thankfully, we got a reprieve. Zimbabwe, here we come. That is the fear. That certainly is the fear, for sure. We have to keep that in mind. Cybercurtain Twitcher says, I can't stop today, sadly. Been working all day and detecting all evening, and I'm wrecked. Have a great night. Oh, no problem, Cybercurtain Twitcher. Thank you so much for your faithful viewership and being here. You've got a great channel. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a wonderful night and get some much-needed rest. You've been working a lot today, for sure. Understandable. Yes, indeed. JD will take your place here. All right, my dogs eat as many cookies as you do. Well, Uberman, I've actually stopped eating cookies. Believe it or not, I have, well, for the most part. I might have a cookie here or there, but I've pretty much stopped, you know, a lot of the big sweet stuff that I used to do. Gold 2008 and 15 right now, says John Volts. That's so 3 hours ago, but you're right. It is up now. It's up over $2,020. Bino says, I treasure my decision to go a night gold and silver about 4 years ago. Not 5%, but 45% of all currency I got. The rocket's still climbing to the sky. Let's see how high this time, and then please pull back so that we can stack some more, please. That's exactly right. Very true. The best deal you've ever gotten on silver, Vanessa asks me. And I'm not sure. You know, that's a tough one. I know I've gotten silver for under spot. But it would be an under spot deal probably for some, I don't even know. I could have gotten a really good deal if I wasn't honest with a bullion dealer. There's a video coming on that soon. But anyways, but yeah, but I can't really remember what the best deal I would have gotten on silver would be. I've won some silver before. Quick check the market, says Donna in New Mexico. That's what we were doing. That's exactly what this video entailed, for sure. Jack Daniel says silver's roaring today, $1.50 plus. Yes. Fascinating to see. Yeah, buddy, loving it for sure. Jules G says, yes, I'm with you. To infinity and beyond, says Mr. Eminem 911. He's very bullish on gold right now. So far, he's been right. Yes, where is Damsel? Silver Damsel, is she in the tub? But she's not here. She's in the tub. Yes, the matchsticks in my eyes are bending. All right, we'll sleep well. Pudenda's still here. Yes, indeed. Jack Daniel says, panic buying is really going to ramp up. Yes, that's what I fear too. We might see a lot of panic buying. Say it louder. I can't hear you. Gold busting out all-time record highs. Yes, indeed. Coins A to Z. It sure is. All right, let's see here. Silver 2601, gold 2008 90 says Bentley 41. That's right, sure is. Amazing to see. 2011 now, yeah, they're coming in years now. 2011, I saw 2017, 2018, 2016, $26 silver, $937 platinum is the best buy right now. Yes, indeed, Donald. Sterling Cannabis, you did a video. I free silver for doing reviews. You got 10-ounce silver for free. Yeah, well, technically that was a payment. That was payment for doing that video. So I don't know that I would count that for that case. But hello, Nat Man, good to see you. Pamela Rice, Liberty Eagles physical are going for $38 at Amex. There's your real price for silver. Yes, crazy. Wow, $38 at Amex. Hi-Ho Silver is here. Speaking of shiny, happy silver pours, we've got the one and only Hi-Ho Silver who does some of the most unique, wild silver stuff. He did this one silver pour. It looked like a strange little really rough like building crushed into a poured pool of silver. Really interesting how he did that. Really creative guy. Bunker Bullion is the name of his company. Nice stuff. Check him out on YouTube. All right. Evan B says, hi, new to the channel in silver stacking. Got started about 2 months ago and managed to pick up one of these for a good price when they first came out. I agree with the review. The back corners of the mine look filed down just like your sample, and the top edges are sharp enough to cut my thumb if not careful. I would buy it again if the premium was low enough, but I wouldn't consider it a collector bar. That's right. I can't compare it to the Britannia when it comes to look or finish. That's right. I agree. Well stated even. And thank you so much for watching. Yes, indeed. J Silver Bravo gives a... I don't know what that face is. I can't see that really good. Is that a shh? Oh, that's a shh. He's telling me to shh. Jason Bourne says, that was quick. It sure was. I thought about pre-recording a video longer and then releasing it right when it hit. But I thought, you know what? Let's do it live. Let's do it right here. Let's whisper it out. Yes, indeed. Richard C. is here. Can't wait until Uncle Joe comes into office and pushes the price of silver gold down along with the market dump. Okay, we shall see, Richard C. Yeah, literally. See, we shall see. All right, let's see here. Moving on up. Sal, I just told you this morning gold was going to reach 2,000, and bam, here it is. There you go, Steve. You told me. Good job, Steve. You called it. Butterfinger Alien is here. He says gold. Yes, indeed. You know, I had an alien in my hands the other day, and the thing just slipped out. It just slipped out because I did have butter on my hands, and so I can relate to that. I was a Butterfinger with those aliens. I want to get those little green guys, the gray guys, and it just slipped right out. The slippery little burgers they are. Get back to work, you bum. Son of a motherless goat. I'm there. All right. Feline fans, I'm just loving it right now. All the years of stacking are paying off. There you go. And sneezing off, too. Thank you. All right. Sarah Blandon Morales. I have up a live account. All right. Welcome. Appreciate you being here, Sarah. Coke Beats Pepsi says, right now my 4-hour silver chart is showing 2 distinct devil horns. Oh, wow. The evil that silver does, right? Yes, we miss Barb. Dion Ruiz is here. I gave Sal I had to claim the profit. I'm afraid of the digital dollar coming out dropping gold. Oh, yes. That's why we have guns, says Hugh, man. Hey, Dion has guns. Check out his video on the dragons that he unboxed. He shows a couple of cool guns there and some ammo, too. Check him out, Dion Ruiz. Good to see you, Hugh, man, by the way. Thank you, Terry. I'm allergic to gold. I hope not. I know somebody who is. I know somebody who's allergic to gold. Retam D, I want platinum, but why is it premium over $100 for 1 ounce coin? Retam, that is actually normal for platinum. Very big, always been heavy premiums on platinum. Sadly, that's the reality of platinum. It is a lot harder to produce. Literally, it's a hard metal. It's a heavy metal. I love heavy metal, Retam, I must say. But thank you. Good question. Good question. Don't mean to brag, but I mean to boast. But I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. Oh, yeah. Nice, Joey. Colin Hughes. How on earth does the U.S. dollar have any credibility? That's what I wondered back in 2013. Crazy. All right. All right, where are we at? Let's get back to the comments here. We've got Trump Be Cool says, wicked cool. I want to buy some more of both, but it's so hard to stomach the premiums now. That it sure is. All right. I hear you. It's tough. Well, as was said earlier, $38 for Eagles now at APMEX. We have 146 watching. If you're here, if you don't mind, you see that little gray thumb with the number 71 by it? Could you press it? If you do, you'll see the number go up and it'll turn blue. That would be really nice of you, just FYI. And let's take a look at what the markets are doing in Asia right now. Gold is up, breaking yet another new record, guys, $2,022. You know what that means, don't you? It's 22 push-up time. We're going to do 22 push-ups for 2022. Silver is actually down slightly to $26.07. The bid is below 26. Let's do some push-ups. Let me get this stuff out of the way. I need to do some rearranging here. Perdón me. Don perdón. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just in case gold goes to 2025 during this live stream, I can say I've done 25 for those. Fake, says Donald in New Mexico. Oh, shoot. All right, very good. Let's get the glasses back on. Okay. Slavaki believes in me. All right. Joey the Quaker Oats spokesman just passed away. Brimley. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember who he was. Silver Train, believe it or not, I was not on my knees. I know that people have said that before. And it's very tough to prove that because I can't show my full body. But I have to promise you I wasn't on my knees. That's what she said. All right, let's get here. But rest in peace for the Quaker Oats spokesman. Good to see all you guys. I appreciate you. Diabetes. All right, let's see here. It says Mr. Hits. Not sure what that means. Let's see here. Okay, let's get back to the channel comments here. What we've got the marquee, and here comes the ASMR community filming in basements, whispering, not being near his present location. Sal blink twice if you're okay. Here we go. I just did it. I blinked 3 times for extra charm. The marquee. All right. Paul Ant just woke up in Australia to 2K gold, which is $2,800 in Australian pesos. There you go. Yes, indeed. Girly push-ups, yeah. Howdy, Mr. Hits. Good to see you. Nesselino. Hello, Nesselino. Howdy to you. Good to see you. The money printer goes burr. That's right, party. Part AUE. Slovakia, I don't have a COVID. I have gold fever. There you go. Human, do you use the perfect push-up grips? I found them to be very effective. No, I don't. I'm not sure what those are, but is that the ones that you, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't have those. Why is gold still going up? Robert M. asks. Well, because of all. Watch my latest video to discover why, Robert M. It talks about that there. My latest video, we're going to get to here very soon here. But I just posted it just before this live stream. Black Powder Productions, also in Whisper. Very soon people will line up willingly for their 6s. Their stomachs will demand it. All right. Mr. Sting says, I just went to look at the Business Insider website for today. Contracts for the precious metals leaped up as high as $18.97 announced today, overtaking their all-time closing high of $18.91 from August 2011. And assets intraday It's just climbed 1.4% climb away from the previous intraday record of 1923, also set 2011. Crazy. Wow. I'm breaking records all the way around. This is an historic time for sure. All right. HODL. Yes, indeed. HODL. Oh, they rotate to save your wrist. Okay, Hugh, man. That's cool. Yes, because my wrists were bothering me for a while. So that would be cool. That would be great to have that. All right. Nice. Let's see here. Okay. Where are we at? Rick says, LOL. Thank you, my friend. All right, we have our resident bouncer here, Eric. Sorry to be tardy, got no notification, and guys like me need to be reminded to breathe sometimes. No, I understand, my friend. I'm sorry about that. Yes, well, I appreciate you being here, Eric. He was my very first moderator, so he has a special place in my heart. Yes, indeed. Eric, good guy. He's actually got his own silver wrench. He did a video. I think it's still up on his YouTube. All right, very good. All right, Palladium back in the lead. Oh, okay. We'll check those and we'll check it out here momentarily. Ooh, says Monkey King. Yes, indeed, sure is. Oh, he's doing the monkey sounds there. I see. Ooh, very good, Monkey King. We had a guy called Silver Chimp on here a while ago. Louis Silver says, yay, 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 yay. Yes, indeed, validation for us all. Colin Hughes. Anyone who has physical gold, make sure you have it delivered. They have been selling gold they don't have. They've been keeping their gold and silver prices artificially low for years. Yes, indeed. I believe in acquiring the physical for sure. Hello, Silver Wolverine. Good to see you. Let's take another slurp for Barbara, even though she's not here. Yes, Pudenda. Don't get any ideas, but you're probably right as why I've got sore wrists. Good to see Silver Wolverine, and why is that? Why is he so good to be seen? Because he lives in a Silver Wolverine. We all live in a Silver Wolverine, and you all should subscribe to his channel. Very good. And it's Chiefly Chiefin, good to see you, Chief. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know the metals prices is tough because especially when you want to buy, it's tough. All right, very good. Cowboy Gold says Tier 1 asset central banks bought more gold in 2018 than they did the past 50 years. That's right. Big jump in buying in gold starting actually in 2017 they started, which is about the time I switched over. Well, not completely switched over, but started buying more gold. Risk-free asset starting rising in price just 3 months after receiving the status as being the ultimate form of money. Shocked? Not in the least. Gold is money, nothing else. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Yes, indeed. All right. And it's early in calculations, in my calculations. Cool. So Silver Speed. All right. Very cool. All right. Stacking Stormtrooper is here. He just published a video about gold smashing its record. Lo and behold, you did one an hour ago. My apologies. Oh, no, wait. The Stacking, you have been first on other fronts, and you are the man. By all means, I do not own the... And people have done videos on it before I did, too. So by all means, everybody check out Stacking Stormtrooper. I appreciate the super chat. And by the way, Stacking Stormtrooper, I hope you can stay. I'm glad you came because we have ourselves, you guessed it, we're going to be doing right here, right now, if Stacking Stormtrooper can stick around just for a little bit. We're going to do it right here and right now. Just a minute. I hope there's nothing nefarious in here to cause any issues. But we're going to try this here. Let me see if I can get this to work. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to get this darn thing to work here. Let me see. There. Well, nope. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Hold on. What is it going on? Bear with me, guys. Let me see if I can do this. Getting things situated here. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right, I'm safe. All right, let's see what this says. I'm safe. I feel like I know what you're doing. It's all G. Okay, all G rated. Good. All G rated. Very good. All right, thank you. like this. All right, let me make sure. Oh, let's see, no. There we go. Oh, my mess there. Let's get this. We are going to unbox this from Stacking Stormtrooper, guys. Here it is. You want to check this out. Debuting something really cool here. Pulling it out to the side. All right, here we go. We have, look at that. Sal, cheers, Stormy. You know, this took probably a lot of time to come up with this. This is great. Cheers. Very cool. Thank you. Look at that on a Stacking Stormtrooper buck. Looks like he printed this. At least he didn't digitize this, right? Very cool. All right. And this is a bottle opener, number 15 of 100. Certificate of authenticity from the one and the only Stacking Stormtrooper. Pew pew. The first time on YouTube ever such a thing has been offered. It is a bottle opener. I don't have anything to, I've got a cup of coffee here. But I can't really, it's already open. Very cool Stacking Stormtrooper, Stormy. Look at that thing. That thing is awesome. Wow. 2020, number 15. In Stormy we trust. And you can trust him. Look at that. A colored side. Nice. Long live the Empire. Pew pew. Very nice. Contact. Subscribe to Stacking Stormtrooper. Go to stackingstormtrooper.com. And you can find out how to acquire one of these or win them or however. He's going to have his auction tonight. So he'll probably talk about it there. And yes, indeed. Look at that. Amazing. Very cool quality piece. I have yet to smell it. Let me smell it. Smells great too. AU is 2022. Yes, indeed. Yes, I did touch on it. I actually pushed up on that. Very cool. All right. This is metal. This is made of metal. All right. So there it is. Very cool. All right. Thank you, Stacking Stormtrooper. That was awesome. That was awesome. Very good. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, no problem. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for sending this to me. I'll treasure and cherish this thing. This is really cool. And the note, the thoughtfulness that went into this note is just second to none. Oh, my goodness. Cheers, it says. And it's an exclamation point. That means he really meant it from the bottom of his heart and the pit of his stomach, which just means not the world to me, but maybe the moon to me. It means the moon to me. You know what I'm saying? I would lick it. I like to lick it. I'll probably lick it later in my own private time. Yes, indeed. Let's get this thing back into business. You're hearing the sound of me readjusting my device. That didn't sound right. That's what she said. All right. Chris and Numismatica here. All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it, America? Yes, indeed. I could bite it, too. Yes, indeed. Very, very kind. Okay. You've been coming on a beer commemorative next year. Bottle opener and colorized coin. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Very kind. Okay, let's get back to the comments. Thank you again, Stacking Stormtrooper. The first super chats of the day. I appreciate that, my friend. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Silver Heist. Sal likes to lick it. Yes, indeed. I am a fan of that. All right. And Hastur, of course, Carcosa says, hold on, lady. We going for a ride. Says short round. Exactly right. That we are. All right. Good night, all from the UK. We love you all. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Bama 17NC says that was hilarious with the whisper. Shh, don't tell anyone. Seriously, I see humor in this update video. Yes, thank you. Yes, indeed. Had to do it quick and had to do it quietly. Quietly and quick. It's kind of like Zero Dark 30, you know what I mean, of the precious metals newscast. You know, got to get in, out, and get out quick. That's what she said. All right, very good. All right, moving ahead. Cast or pour them. Yes, Gold Chick, these are actually struck. These were not cast, these were struck bars, but yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Haha, says Funny Fanny Wayne. There you go. Thank you. Yes, had to be very stealthy on this one. Maybe, just maybe, this time the globalist cabal will be defeated. Let's wake up, people up. There you go. Well, you know, you may not know, but my feelings on manipulation is very much in the minority on that. As I believe there's some manipulation that goes on, but not enough to affect the overall price of metals one way or the other. I believe natural market forces play a much larger role, and I think that's what's happening now. There are consequences for all the money printing and everything that's going on, and the precious metal prices are reacting. On the silver basics, so many choices, as long as you're not buying molybdenum as a premium of a Marshall stack. That's right. I'm not pronouncing molybdenum correctly there. Thank you. Why is that not taking? I posted it. I know I did. Okay, where are we at? Okay, maybe 3,000 by next week. Well, you never know. I tell you what, Colin. Crazier things have happened. Man, it's insanity. It's crazy. Metal Bum says, what? Yeah. Shocking. We're seeing gold. Horns up from Metal Bum. Silver and gold are on a tear. An absolute tear. They sure are. They sure are, my friend. It's wild to see. It really is. Okay. Molybdenum. Thanks, Craig Stone. Massachusetts, Rhode Island, great fishing. Massachusetts, so Rhode Island has some great fishing. Okay, cool. Nice. Gold is rising like Sal. Shed Proudfoot, I could use a generator. I still need to get a generator, yeah. Shed, hey, Shed Proudfoot is here. I remember him from the, I remember Shed from, I can vouch for Shed Proudfoot. Oh, yeah, I can vouch for him. From Fargo. Yes, indeed. You sure can. D-Sal will ban me if I say it. You already said it. You can't say it. Do a scammer call. You know, I don't have any. Let me see if I got my boilerplate, if I got my thingy here to do a scammer call. I'm going to try it and see if it'll work. And if so, we might try to rehash some of these numbers that I've had. Here, let's see. Okay, let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's give it a shot. We've got Devin. We've got Ron. Let's see if we can get Ron on the line with Forrest. Let's see here. Anthony from Trust Funding. We can try him. We've got Raymond from West Coast Funding. They're not answering. It's not even ringing right now, and I've dialed the number like 30 seconds ago. What gives? We've made the call. We've got Alex from Digital Funding. So we've got a couple people we can call, but it's not... My app has been giving me some issues as of late, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get this to work or not. We're going to try it. They call me all day. Yeah, me too. Hello?
Please leave your message for
son of a
3, 4, 7, 8.
Son of a. Let's try Alex. I took my time to write this number down. From Digital Funding. Let's see if he answers. It doesn't ring anymore. It just goes right to it. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why it doesn't ring. We don't hear the ring. Talk to the scammer Beavis speak. I don't know if I can keep it up for too long that way.
Hello. No one is available to take your call at this time. Please leave a message after the tone.
It's really teeing me off now. Let's give somebody else a call. Let's call this somebody else. Let's take a slurp of coffee. Why doesn't it ring? I want to hear that ring. Lets me know that I'm connecting. Andrew, business finance. Well, we just called Andrew. Let's try Andrew. Here we go. Pay attention, all right? Good evening, Stephen Graffin. Been a long time since we've seen Stephen. How you hope you're doing well, my friend? Yes, Craig, that's what we like to do. We like to scam the scammer if they'll answer. Hello? Nope. It doesn't ring anymore. I don't know why it doesn't ring. Why the heck won't it ring? Give me a number I can call. Slurp and dial. We're slurping for dialing. Calling these scammers. These loan scammers call me all the time. And so I like to call them back. L3 funding. Here's a cell phone for L3 funding. We'll wait for this to disconnect here. Metal Bum is awesome. Tomoka's Enterprise. Yet one more 10-ounce bar in my eyes. Don't get me wrong. It's a beauty indeed. As always, thanks a bunch for another great post. Thank you, sir. That one did not connect. Let's see. Where do we find the cell number for Duke is his name, I think. Let's make you famous, Duke. I think that's your name. L3 Funding. Business investor. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. We can call Stacking
Mail system. You have reached the mailbox of 1026. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, press pound or simply hang up.
Hello? This is Beavis. Butthead. I'm trying to get a loan for my business and stuff. Can you, call me? We got, chicks over here, and we need some money. Because chicks dig dudes with money. Yeah, they love money. Shut up, butt munch. I'm trying to get a loan here. We're going to call the Stacking Stormtrooper now. See ya. Alright, let's see. Let's find if we can somehow find a way to acquire the Stacking Stormtrooper. Let's see if we can give it a shot. We're going to try to connect to this particular person. We're going to give it a shot here. I think we've got it. Let's see here. Let's give it a shot and see if it works. Okay, let's call this guy. All right, here we go. All right. Now, it's not going to ring on my end. Son of a motherless goat. I can't believe that. It won't ring on my end.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
I might have dialed the wrong number. Let me see here. Let me see. Where are we at? Let me try this. Okay, let me try this. I think I dialed the wrong number. Let's see here. Boom, all right. We'll leave a message for this guy. Let's see here. Let's try this. Here we go. Let's try this.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
This is Butthead. Stacking Stormtrooper, not saying anything. That's what she said. Let's see here. Yeah. That's what I'm calling. Stacking. It's ringing. It's ringing, so that means it should be you. I think it's you.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Let me see if I've done it. It's gotta be you. Gotta be you. Son of a motherless goat. Why is that showing up? Yeah, this is you. Wait a minute here. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, this is you. I'll try it again. Let's see. Let's try it again one more time. Hello, Dove Season. Good to see you. We did 25 push-ups for 2025 silver. But we don't know what silver is doing right now, but we did do it. We'll try one more time. Let's see if this works. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Mr. Anderson. This here's Mr. Anderson. You boys been whacking off my tool shed again? I'd like a large fry pie and coffee. That's what I'm doing, Stacking Stormtrooper. That's what I'm calling. I'm calling your number. I'm trying to call your number.
The Google subscriber you have called is
You're not
available.
answering. I just tried. I'm not answering. I tried to call it. I know I've got the right number because I'm looking at it on my screen. I'm calling from the other number. I'm calling from the one that's connected right here. It's going to give us the best quality. You're not seeing it show up? Stacking Stormtrooper? Feel like digital dollar would devalue dollar like they did with US dollar fiat, says Dion Ruiz. Yeah. Well, the dollar's already been digitized, Dion. There's more digital dollars out there than there is physical dollars. It rings once and hangs up. That's weird. That's very strange. Let me try this. Dang it. Do you see the number in the caller ID? Let me do this from this side. Let me try this. I think I found a way to do it. Calling. I think this app is something. Oh, we got to call somebody who cares. I'm calling someone who cares. Here we go. If this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do.
Hey.
This is just a recording. You're not talking to anybody right now. This is just a recording.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, you do a better me than me. So you do me and I'll do Butthead.
Okay. All right.
Can you talk like Sal and stuff? Oh wow. What is that?
Hey. Greetings.
Oh, I don't think we can make that work. Anyways, so how you doing, man? So you got a big auction lined up tonight, huh?
Yeah. I mean, with the way things have been going with gold and everything, I've had a lot of people asking me to get some, and so I hit up the LCS, got some fractional gold, different pieces to throw up there, and we'll see how they do. But yeah, it's gonna be a good night, and plus, I dropped off that Friday auction, so kind of pack everything in on a Tuesday, kind of go back to what I was originally doing.
Okay, all right.
One per week.
Very cool,
yeah.
Very cool. Hey, I'm with you, Stephen Graffin. By the way, I see your comment there, Stephen. I'm with you on that, brother. All right, let me see here. I'm going to check. I think my mic volume's too high. Just a second here. Yep, it is. I don't know why that happens. It automatically goes up like a ghost in the machine. Insane in the membrane. So yeah, so you're no more Friday auctions. It's going to be Tuesday.
Not for now. Yeah, it's going to be Tuesdays for now, just because, just with the way my year is looking up. Some of the people that who know me within the community, they know I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
And this year, I'm switching from teaching elementary to middle school social studies. So it's a big shift in teaching, 20-something children per day.
Yeah.
With all the core subjects, and then going to 130-something children a day, focusing on one subject area. So got my work cut out for me, and plus it's still kind of up in the air with the whole hybrid model of either virtual learning, in school learning, and both. So there's just a lot on my plate. So I kind of had to drop back to just one auction per week.
Understandable. Yeah. Well, I hear you, brother. Life trumps the tube, and And but everybody that knows you, they enjoy those auctions, so that's cool. Well, very good.
Yeah.
And so you posted a video today about the gold's price. You've been posting some really good
I-
videos lately too, so that's great.
I'm trying. I'm kind of trying to give my channel a little bit of a jolt there.
Yeah.
You know me. I kind of really kind of overthink stuff sometimes. So I'm looking at the view count and whatnot, and wanted to kind of try to put out more videos in a timely manner that are kind of more, I guess, coinciding with current events, things that are a little bit more urgent for people to watch.
Right.
Especially given what's going on right now. With everything being so crazy with both silver and gold prices shooting up. Everybody wants to know now, like, oh, is it too late? Should I get in? Should I wait and save? Should I be selling? There's a lot of debate on what people should do. And, so I've been trying to put videos out that are a little bit more specific to that. So it's an interesting time for sure for everybody in the stacking community. And I'm curious if you are still buying gold or if you're going to hold off.
I think I'm just going to have a continuous live stream with the Kitco market up all the time and refresh it every 2 seconds, and talk about.
I think that's a good.
And talk about.
I think you should do that.
And talk about the fact that silver went down 3 cents, and describe the technical analysis and all the reasons why, and why gold dropped back from 2022 10 down to 2021 90, and the psychological and environmental impact of such a move, and why my butt hurts, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's important. Talking about why your butt is hurting.
Yeah,
everybody wants to know about that.
That's right.
Especially spectacular.
Especially spectacular.
Whenever I talk to Speg, he's always wanting to know. He's like, "So how's Sal doing?" I'm like, "Oh, he's good." He's like, "How's his butt?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Butt's okay.
he's always asking. He's always asking about it. So
does he ever call me a turd in the midst of the conversation like you do sometimes?
No, Speg doesn't call you a turd. I do.
You do. That's right. Exactly.
I call you a turd, but Speg doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Dove season. Take care. Dove season 91. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't get any push-ups. I did 25 push-ups earlier. But I didn't do them while you were here, and I'm sorry for that. But thank you for popping in. He's going to see his parents. Everybody say goodbye to Dove season.
Later, Dove. I'll see you later on, buddy.
Yeah.
But so, jokes aside, though, are you still in the buying mode? My
yes.
would tell me that you are.
Yeah. In fact, in my video today that I posted just before I went live, I talked about my latest purchase. But it was very hard to do, very, very tough to do, for sure. And I want to just address something real quick. I think Stephen Graffam is saying that he says that silver is 26.11 on his Kitco, and it is for the New York market. But the New York market is closed, so now we look at the Asian market. The Asian market always opens at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so that's where we check the prices. Which is that's the one thing unique about Kitco is they separate out the different markets, the Asian, European, and New York markets, and so when it's this time, it's going to be at 6 o'clock Eastern time, p.m. That's when the Asian markets open, and then later on, the London markets will open, and these are the fixed prices there, and so yeah, it's pretty interesting to see.
So. And a lot of people too, they were, on Instagram and throughout YouTube and what have you, people were unsure if it would close above 2,000 today, just because it seemed to keep hitting that resistance.
Right.
It's crazy that it is at 2,021 bucks now.
Yeah.
But so let me ask you, at what price do you think you would stop buying gold? Or do you think you just have like a sickness and you're just going to keep buying regardless?
Well, what I did for the last purchase, when I bought that 1 ounce proof gold Eagle, That one I just waited a while and saved up a little bit and then bought it. Whereas in the past, I would have been able to buy an ounce earlier. So that's what I
Yeah.
did. And that's kind of what, in some ways, I'd had to move a little bit of money around to make this latest purchase. But probably what I'm going to do is start to buy fractional and half ounces. Start to get half ounce sizes now.
Yeah. It's crazy. And,
Yeah.
it's, you know, you want to be able to buy at 1 ounce, if, you know, every once in a while if you can. But
Yeah.
now just being that it's kind of cost prohibitive,
Right.
I feel like many within the community are probably going to start moving even more towards the fractional pieces. You know, and that's kind of why, was it 2-3 weeks ago, I sold off, you know, a handful of my silver because, you know, I was still making a profit on it. And I was like, okay, let me try to take those profits and just put it into gold.
Right.
Which worked, because now look where gold is. You know, it would have been much more difficult for me to buy that 2.5 ounces
Right.
now than I did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and you did great on your gold purchases, and exceeding your goal the way you did that. Did you know, I have to brag about something, Stacking Stormtrooper. I'm not one to brag, but I'm going to take full credit for this. Guess what?
Tell me.
I found the gold ratio chart on Kitco. It's right here. See it? Looky. There it is. 77.55. I found that all on my lonesome. I did. And because of that, I want you... Oh, Wrench Medio. Yeah, we should wrench Medio, because actually I got to give credit to Medio Man. He's the one that told me about it. Let's wrench Medio. I'm kidding. Medio Man helped me find that. Thank you, Medio Man. So, hello, Fabian is here. Hello, Fabian. Better off 1 ounce for gold. That's right. If you can do it, it's fractional premiums are crazy, but the half ouncers aren't as bad. You can find some fairly decent deals on a half ouncers. But Stormy is going to count my push-ups. Here we go. How many should I do, Stormy? You count them for me. I'll do them as you count. Be gentle.
I think you should. Well, I think being that we hit 2020 in 2020, I think you should do 20.
Okay, here we go. You count them. Here we go.
All right.
Count.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. You have to do it without those noises, though.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just sitting there, guys. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Wait.
18,
Slow down.
19. Oh, we have to start over.
Oh,
Silver
son of a
Heights
mother,
wants
let's
me to count
go.
as
One
you.
more. Here's 20. There's 20.
20. 1, 2.
I stopped
Three.
at 20. And no matter what, Donald New Mexico has to say they're fake. It's just a...
I agree with them. That was totally fake. Silver Heights is saying for me to count it as you.
That's right. You should have counted as me.
Someone was telling me to do an auction as you, and that would kill my throat.
Yeah.
You know?
That would kill my throat to do an auction as me, too.
So I forget. Somebody was asking me, like, how do you do Sal's voice? I'm like, you swallow sandpaper and you gargle with bleach. So so you're going to be getting the fractional gold, and you don't see a price at which you'll stop buying.
Not
like if
totally.
It's like 2,500.
Yeah, not totally. Because see, I look at it this way. I have a little theory. I call it smart dollar cost averaging. I've talked about it in prior videos. I'm probably gonna make a video solely on this subject soon. And that is where some people say, well, you always buy, and then it'll all average out. But I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I believe in buying less when the price is very high and buying more when the price is very low, all within your budget.
Right.
And you take into account also things like right now, I made this one purchase, but I did it on somewhat of a risk, because even though I bought before this big rise in price, more than likely we're going to see a pullback, and we could see a pullback on gold down a couple of $100 relatively as fast as it went up. And then I've lost my shirt on it. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that going in, so I'm buying much less at this point. And so what I'm going to do is just buy much less as this goes up, and I'm not going to stop completely. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm going to search for decent deals.
It's hard to not continue buying. You know, like people who don't understand stacking and they don't do it, they just view it as just, you know, a bunch of nerdy coin collectors. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't fully understand it. And then once you start buying silver and gold and you're seeing your money getting stored in the physical metals and it starts accumulating, you know, it's very addictive. And so to kind of just stop completely and just wait and watch like that, to me also is very challenging as well.
It is, yeah. I mean, there's something about timing your buys though, and I want to try to be. I'm going to try to be as smart as I can about that. If I can, patience is a key, you know. And like when I bought on that Sunday night, I did wait for it to dip. You know, it was a bit of a risk because it could have gone up. You know, in fact, when I did the market watch, it did spike up fairly high, but it did a little bit of a slight pullback by a couple of dollars, but you know, but it was enough that it's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on this one, but it was still risky. It's always a risk, you know. But
well, it's always a risk, but I mean, like in 2008, I purchased, you know, my first 4 ounces of gold. And spot price was, I want to say around $960, $968, something
sounds
around.
about right, yeah.
Around there. And that was at almost its all-time high. And, you know, that's actually kind of, if you think about it too, that's when people start paying attention. When metals are going through the roof, they start, you know, flooding the market and buying it up. And that's kind of what happened with me. You know, we were on the verge of the recession.
That's right.
And so people started going to the precious metals, and I was one of them. I was like, oh, maybe I should buy some of this gold. So I bought 4 ounces. You know, it hadn't broken 1,000, and now here we are above 2,000. So, you know, you never know. And so for me, I'm kind of, when you were saying, you know, just keep buying, eventually it'll all average out. I'm kind of one of those guys. Like I'll continue to buy it, and then if it pulls back, I'll buy more. You know? Yeah. Like I don't know. That's just how I.
And I'm with you.
I do it.
And that's. But again, and just to emphasize for the benefit of everybody else watching this, whether they're live or on the replay, these are just our strategies, folks. It doesn't necessarily mean it's right for you. You have to live within your.
Correct.
I would always say, live within your budget. Buy only within your budget. And if you don't feel comfortable buying, don't do it. I tell people, if you don't feel comfortable about the high premiums on silver, don't buy silver now. If you're not comfortable with where the gold spot price is, and you think it's going to pull back, well then don't buy. And that's the right thing to do. Belang P always says, only buy that which you understand. And a part of understanding whatever you buy, this goes for anything, folks. It goes from Garbage Pail Kid cards to Beanie Babies and anything. What you do is you buy with an understanding that there's always some level of risk, even though gold is a tier 1 asset. It is money. It is obviously the ultimate hedge against economic instability, but it still could go down in price. It's at an all-time high. It's been breaking records for days now, and it keeps breaking records. And that volatility upwards for the price movement upwards could backfire to some extent. So you have to keep that in mind, always in the back of your head.
I'm curious as to how many people within the chat are selling some of the precious metals, and how many of them are selling their silver or gold. You know, there's Guido just posted a video yesterday, and you know, there's a handful, and I posted a video a week or two ago saying, the video where I was talking about selling my silver for gold, and you get, and then 3 weeks ago when I said I'm selling like all of my silver, you get a lot of people in the community that really are like, they get angry. They're like, what are you doing? You crazy. You're crazy selling your precious metals.
Right.
So they get real, really upset.
Yeah.
And number one, it's like not even their money. Number two, the people that are selling it, making a profit. Guido hit the nail right on the head. He's like, they don't know what the full backstory is for those of us that are, content creators and posting that we are selling. It's just, it's a little bit comical. But I'm just curious if people are in the chat. There's a bunch of them saying they're not selling, never. I'm just curious as to how many of them are actually selling.
Some people are talking about selling. There's some people saying here in the chat, they're saying holding and adding. That man says, Dion Ruiz sold some gold today and it killed me inside. Fabian took profits.
I get that.
Took profits today on USAS. Very cool. And he says, do a donation. Well, thank you, Fabian, I appreciate that. And Aaron Krause is trading my silver into gold. Everybody's different. Everybody has a reason to sell, or may have a reason to sell that may make sense for them. It's all up to the individual.
Right.
That's why I try to be careful not to condemn anybody. All I can do is say what I'm doing, and I can understand why some people would and some people would not.
Yeah, Guido was just basically calling out the people that were getting so
I think I saw that video. I think I saw that video from Guido. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yesterday he was just saying, look, I'm telling you how it is. He's like, people are basically a bunch of whiners.
Right.
Being a bunch of whiners and upset. And the other thing too, and and one of the videos that I was talking about is that I sell in bits and pieces on the way up, because it's, you have to be very lucky to time it just right where you're going to sell everything at the peak.
Oh, yeah.
It's rare that anybody can time it just so. So I sell it off in bits and pieces, and then that way if it pulls back, then at least I'm like, okay, well, I feel good that I made some profit on that mini run.
Right.
And if it continues to rise, I still feel okay about it because I'm like, I still have more silver that I can sell. You know what I mean? As opposed to somebody just like, it hits 30, they sell it all right then and there, and then it continues to rise. Then they have that feeling of regret. You know?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that's just it. I don't like to operate in that way. That's why I typically don't really sell. And because I look at it as, trying to time that stuff, I'm not very good at doing that. I'm not good at timing for buys either. Fabian, thank you so much for that super chat, my friend.
$20.
$20 super chat. Thank you.
$20. Is that a dancing pear or a dancing avocado? I guess it's a pear because it's got the leaf on the head.
Right. Yeah, I guess it is a pear. Very cool. Thank you, Fabian. I can't remember. Is it Fabian or Fabian? I appreciate it. Fabian. Okay.
Fabian.
Very cool. Thank you, sir. Yeah, silver bean counters here. A lot of good folks popping in here. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go through some. Can you see the chat here? Do you want to read some of these comments?
The thing is, it looks like I'm behind.
Okay.
It looks like you and I are ahead. I can't tell which direction the lag is. Either our phone call is ahead of the chat, or
it might be. I'll just read them. Yeah,
call.
This is not like Hangouts, unfortunately. Yeah.
You're talking about no, not like the good old days, right?
Right. Exactly.
So you run your show here. I'll hop off.
Okay, man. Well, thank you for joining us. And you guys, if you want a fun time at 8:30, an hour from right now, go to Stacking Stormtrooper for his live auction, and it'll be a good time. Thank you so much for popping in, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Silver Heights just said, type question marks to ask Trooper a question. I'm going to let you handle the questions.
Okay.
Because there's going to be, maybe tonight I'll have a section where people can ask me some questions.
There you go.
But you have a good night there, Sal. And,
thank you, sir.
I'll catch up with you later, buddy.
Okay, take care. All right, bye-bye. And we hung up on each other. Just like that, it happened. Fat Vegan, thank you, my friend, for the $1.99 super chat. He says, spoiler alert. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Love the Sal reads. Thank you, Vishnu Not. Abstract Fitness is here. Good to see you. Appreciate you guys popping in here tonight. All right. So Omar, we know he's not selling because he says, hold on to your gold and silver. By the way, I did see that comment from Terry. She says, do the exact opposite of me. So if I'm not selling, we should sell. And if I'm buying, you should sell, right? All right, very good. No, and I just did. Everybody has their own opinion on things. I can just tell you why I'm not doing it, the reasons why I'm not, or why I do buy. And I'm not always, I don't always buy smart either. And I think the reason why I don't always buy smart is because my main motivator for buying is well, I guess it's a tie. It's the precious metal content and the coin itself. And you'll hear me talk about that when I get this particular coin that I've been wanting for a while. Because I'm a collector, probably first and foremost. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Aaron Benson, silver breaks that all-important $26 resistance. Yes, it is hanging in there right around that level. If we look at the Asian markets right now, it is solidly above that now, 18 cents above, $26.18 right now. And gold is broken a new record, $2,023.20. Miyoshi Bullion, thank you so much for that super chat, $4 super chat. Very kind of you indeed. Oh, man. Yes, if I had Speg's number, we could call Spectacular. That'd be awesome. We could do an interview. Actually, I did do an interview with a Spectacular at one time. We did it when I interviewed other channels. We interviewed Spectacular. His channel has really taken off since then. He doesn't need me anymore, but he's a great guy, great channel. Good to see Ben McDaniel. And Fabian is not selling physical, only taking profits on sticks on the way up. Good thinking. Way to go, Fabian. That's great. That's awesome. There we go. Media Man is exactly right. We're collectors. We buy what we like. That's really one of the prime motivators. So you should not look to me for advice on really buying or selling anything, as Terry can attest. She said, don't listen to Sal. And she's really right in that regards. Don't necessarily do what I'm doing. Because my main motivator is impressing Terry. That's right, as Sterling Cannabis says. And I want to impress Sterling Cannabis too. I'm certainly not going to do it with my guitar playing because he knows somebody else is a much better guitar player. All right, Spectacular just posted my number in the chat. My number is 8675309. And Spectacular, if you let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's get back to this. Okay. All right. Where we go? Okay. Let's move on up. Nice whisper out. Thank you, says Ontario. Thank you. Miyoshi, thank you. Another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you indeed. Silver Hair Stacker is here. $26 silver. I am Reach. Yes, indeed. Talk about rich. Silver Hair knows how to make it work for him with eBay, with the yard sales. He goes out and finds some really cool stuff, sells them. Billy Strings, that's it. Billy Strings, thank you. I should know that. He's famous. Billy Strings. And Light Blue, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you indeed, sir. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Hello, Mike Warren. Good to see you. Play it safe during this historic bull run and hold on to your stack. Yes, that's kind of what my philosophy is. All right. I wish I could pull Donald in New Mexico's finger. Yes, indeed. Yes, very kind of you. Thank you guys for the super chats. These super chats, by the way, just so you understand how this works, YouTube takes 30%. Taxes take another 20% or so, or 20 to probably a little bit more than 20% is my guess. And so about half of that money actually goes to me. What I do is I'm saving this money up for some new equipment for the channel. We're getting much closer, so I appreciate it. Yes, gold palladium ratio is 1-to-1. We did talk about that earlier. In fact, if you look on this, you can see there is the palladium to gold ratio 1-to-1. Fascinating indeed. The platinum to gold ratio is 2. 0.16, and the gold to silver ratio is 77.56. Fascinating indeed. All right. Thank you so much, Silver Heist. Have a good night, my friend, and thank you so much for being here. Very kind of you. You know who, 3311. Have some of my cash. It's trash. There you go. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You know who, 3311. Very kind indeed. All right. Very good. All right. Stop complaining, Terry. Or Sal says, Terry79. I'm sorry. I just want to complain. That's all I want to do. All right. Sterling Cannabis, I actually do have a PayPal. I really don't talk about it a whole lot, but it's in the description of each of the videos. Friends and family, that's the way to do it. But yes, indeed. But thank you so much. But don't really advertise that a whole lot. I just appreciate you guys being here. Your presence here is the big deal in my mind. So thank you. Yes. So there's where that gold to silver ratio is, and the gold to palladium ratio 1-to-1. Pretty fascinating indeed. Amazing time. Oh, Cowboy Gold is here. Yes, we did say gold. Gold is the subject of the day. Indeed, it is all over. Broken a couple of records today, Cowboy. We saw gold not only reach $2,000 with my embarrassing whispering that went on earlier, but we also saw it reach past the year of our Lord, 2020. In fact, right now, where is it? It has broken a new record, and corn is here for the new record breaking. $2,025 for gold right now, right as corn popped in. There it is. So corn, you must have something. Golden corn has caused gold to go up $2 or so. Look at that. $2,025. It's a good thing I did those 25 push-ups earlier. That's wild. Very cool. Strongman, silver and gold. Salivate, do you think silver will hit $30 soon? I don't know. Like I said earlier, anything is possible. These are wild times. It very well could. In all honesty, it should. It should narrow the ratio down greatly because that ratio is still sitting at 77.58. Usually when gold hits these highs, silver should get really close to it, like around 30-to-1. But so it could. But you know what? Here's the thing. We saw Strongman. We did see silver take a pullback while gold continued to climb upward. So we could see that activity happen again. We actually saw that during the Sunday night market watch too. It's pretty crazy. All right, so let's get back to the comments here. RH says, too funny, you go from let's explore to whispering from my work cubicle. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I know, it's crazy. Just had to take a chance on that one. Weird, while gold is an all-time record here, down under $2,772 an ounce overnight. This is actually down $4.75 an ounce. I'm guessing the U.S. is continuing to weaken. That's exactly right. That's what's happening. When you see that fluctuation, and that's why I like to check that with rhodium, because rhodium doesn't move a whole lot. So when you see the dollar amounts move in rhodium, typically that gives you a measure of what's happening. So let's see here. Here's the U.S. dollar. If we look at it compared to the euro, rhodium is down, which means that the euro is stronger than the dollar right now, or strengthening against the dollar. That's the more correct way to put it. So it's by strengthening by a measure of approximately 0.05%. That's just a guess. Crazy. All right, let's get back up here. BK, thanks, Salivate. I'm sure glad I've been cautious like you and not buying any PMs. I've sold my only gram of gold. All right. Well, actually, yeah, I've actually been buying a little bit, but I'm not telling you to buy. That's only up to you. I don't like to do that. So he said that twice. Let's see here. Yeehaw, says D. Snoots. Yes, indeed. Yeehaw. Joey says rhodium is like constipation, not much movement. That's exactly right. Media Man, Australian 2826. Amazing. So we may see $3,000 gold in Australian dollars before long. 2826.40 for the ask price on that. Crazy. Wow. Palladium is already up over $3,000 in Australian dollars, so Yeah. It's insane. Nice rock. Thank you, Mr. Sal. Thank you, Desert Tracker 1. Appreciate you. Colostomy bag. Oh, man, where's colonic stacker when you need him? You can tell me he's at work. I'm also watching this at work. There you go. A lot of people are. Thank you. All right, where are we at here? Bill 457. Yes, indeed. It sure did. It went up. Stoystown says, on Provident Metal's website, the photographs they have for this 10-ounce bar do not show the beveling on the back corners of the spar, but rather they are just as flat and wide as the rest of the outer edges on the back. Confusing why they would send you bar that they consider not representative of their 10-ounce bar for review. Well, I think that is a rendering they're showing on their site, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why that is. Maybe they'll comment on the video, but it did have that beveling, and I've seen that on other bars as well. Yes, indeed. Hello, Wolfie. Wolfman Sachs is here. Good to see you. Welcome. Shadow Man says, don't tell anyone. We can't buy any more then. Yes, indeed. It's getting very hard to buy. Gold is 2022 now. Crazy. Now it's 2020. That's so 1 hour ago. Now it's 2025. Broke a new record during this live stream. Okay, Fabian says, over and out, have a golden week. Thank you so much, Fabian. Have a great week, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks again for the super chat. You guys are great, but your presence here is the very most important thing, and I thank you so much for that. You guys are wonderful. Let's see here. Jason Metters says, I have a couple of these bars. I have some of the older design, too. Really enjoy them. I wonder if yours, Jason, have that beveled edge there. I'd be very curious. It looks like it's filed down. Okay, Craig Stone says, I like the new design. Always liked that they have the ridged edges. Agreed on the reverse. Wish it was machined better. Maybe it's just yours. It was discounted. Heard of mints letting minor defect bars go for spot when they could, if they could get advertising. Wish they didn't have cut off the reverse as well. Did you do your push-ups for spot hitting in 2K? Yes, I did. I did it for 2025. We did that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Steve Woods, thank you. You're one of the 142, so I appreciate you. Voodoo Scratch, nice bar, Sal. Only have the Britannia ones, and I've heard those were nice. I wonder if they have the beveled edges on the back. 142 weirdos, that's right. Let's see here. All right. Joey B says, what I misunderstood your video, and I purchased all in paper dollars. Let's see here. Okay. Yes. Lawrence Grott says, as I watch this video, gold 2024, silver 2608. Somebody give me a hell yeah. Well, the thing is, if you're looking at it on the bullion dealer websites, it's always going to be a little bit higher because they quote futures or some other algorithms where I've heard some dealers say that they get the spot price from a myriad of different sources and average the prices together. I don't know, but usually all the time they're higher than what Kitco reports. Almost always. In fact, I've not seen a single bullion dealer that had any lower prices than what, or even equal to what Kitco had. Feeling like a real pirate today, says Pono Love Farms. Thank you. All right. Cybercurrent Twitcher says they can send me a free 10-ounce bar anytime they like. The file corners definitely look a bit on. Yes, indeed. And Victoria Gale says, I have the 10-ounce Aztec bar. There's a file down look to it as well. I like the Provident bar. Very smart. Very cool. Thank you. All right. Bob Pine says, keep up the good work on the chat side. Thank you. Gen C, it's got to take off. Well, Gen C, thank you very much for being here and for being a Sal's gal. I appreciate you. All right, have a good one. All right, on the gold 2020 and the year 2020, Salty Sardine says first. There you go, thank you. And Tim French says first. He was a close second on that one. Very close second. One too many cigs later. All right. Don't smoke cigs, but thank you. Aqua Regia. I gargle with Aqua Regia. That's what it is. Lionel Witherspoon. Waited a long, long time for this. We were right. There you go. At least for now. Yes, all right. Cowboy Gold might need to take up painting for gold. Might be my new hobby. Yes. Actually, Corn, I know somebody who does pan for gold, and this guy, I kid you not, this guy looks like the stereotype of a prospector. And I would love to go out with him sometime and check it out. But yeah, if you do, let us know. Be cool if we could take your video camera out there and have you eating some meatloaf and paying him for some gold. That would be quite entertaining. And singing a song for us too as you do it. That'd be awesome. Abby Bella Silverstack. These 2 past months of movement have been very exciting. Yes, they have, Abby Bella. It's good to see you, my friend, by the way. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Dion, I'm ready. I'm really scared with gold right now. Banks always win. I see the reality that it should go up, but the house always wins. I'm scared. Yeah, don't be scared. Just be smart. And sounds like you're a young and pretty diversified feller. So you're doing well. Native Stacker says, I think that Provident Metals bar sucks only because I don't have one yet. Oh, I understand. And some people don't like those branded bars, and I can understand that too. But yeah. Let's see here. Metal Bum, good to see you. Gold, you still buying? He asked. Very good. A Butterfinger Alien says panning for gold is the best. Yes, have you done it before? Very cool. Uperman, do you pan for gold anytime you want? That'd be awesome. Dude Cat says, hey Sal, things are really starting to heat up in the precious metals. So exciting, although the premiums are now there through the clouds. Yes, especially for silver. They're actually starting to come down a bit for gold, but they're going up in silver, which is obviously frustrating for many of us. Terry Hagan says 2020 and 2020, and the low for today was 1971 when the gold window closed. That's right. Good point. Wow. Hard to believe. Crazy. All right. Let's see here. To the moon, says Lone Silver. Yes. If not to the moon, at least to the outer ionosphere, right? Okay, let's see here. Winterwolf 2012. Thank you, Mr. Trump, and your fake pandemic. You're the best thing to happen to gold and silver in a long time. Please keep it up till you get thrown out of office in 2020. So not a Trump fan. This guy is not a Trump fan. All right. Dan DeFilippo, we as Christians love the good, the beautiful, and the true. That's right, exactly. And we know nothing goes above God. God comes first, then family, then friends, and everybody, humanity, and gold's a distant third, right? You know who 3311 subcount going up? Yeah, I think it is. And it's not necessarily because of me. I think it's because of the excitement in the metals markets and people are just discovering channels and trying to figure out what people are saying. But it's exciting times for sure. And that's why I want to be very careful with what I say, with any advice I give, because, I still have a lot to learn too. I feel like I've learned a lot, but I still have a lot to learn, and I don't want to mislead anybody or lead them astray or anything like that. For sure. But anyway, it's very good. All right. Building a time machine would be profitable. It sure would. It would be nice. I don't know where spot deals are. Actually, Cowboy, somebody said that, was a silver gold bull was having a 10-ounce silver at spot deal, 10-ounce silver bar. One of those places. I was really surprised that it was there. But I think you have to pay shipping for it. But somebody said something about that, but that's highly unusual. Uperman, just scroll down the page on your screen. It will show you great info. Yes, great video. Well, thank you, Uperman. You're right. And I missed it all along. I learned something new today. There it is, the silver to gold ratio on Provident Metals. It's now down to 77.41, which, by the way, guys, is still very unusually high given the kind of market we're in. Silver should be a lot closer to gold, but it's not. So very good. Oh, look at that. $2,030 for gold now, guys. 2030. We've moved up a decade in the price, and we're still in 2020. Wow, look at that. Acrobatic Jesus, good to see you. We're watching these markets here, guys, In Asia, gold is up another $10.40 since the open about 2 hours ago, and it's up to $2,030. To give you some context, gold closed in New York $10 less. They're 20/20/40. So these markets are really moving, and silver's moving along too. But look at gold, man, crazy to think about. This is unprecedented. Wow. But keep in mind, folks, as I said in my video today, this video here, gold 2020 in the year 2020, that is really not the high in gold in real dollars. It only is in nominal dollars. Gold's high in real dollars is about $2,200. So when we get to $2,200, then we can celebrate or be even more scared, however you want to look at it. Vogus, yes, Vogus. By the way, Vogus has a good channel. He posted a great video how he scored on platinum and palladium measures. Cowboy Gold says silver is being held back because of industrial demand being way down. Otherwise, it would probably look more like 2011. That's actually a very good point. This COVID thing is really in the supply chains and the and because silver is seen more as an industrial metal, I think these days, and it has been really since 2011. I think that's why we've seen the ratio widen so much. And because of that measure and its demand being way down, that's what's keeping silver back. Otherwise, it would follow along faster than gold and go up to the levels where it would have been in 2011. That's actually a very good point. Very good point. No Man says, ride the wave, Sal, but be prepared for the pullback. That's exactly right. That's what I tell people. In fact, I had somebody say they stopped watching my videos because I was too much of a Debbie Downer. I was too pessimistic about the metals markets. But you know what? I don't want to get people's hopes up, and people need to be prepared for the pullback, and it could be a big pullback. And it could hang for quite a while for both gold and silver, but especially silver. Silver is going to take the thrashing if gold goes down. And in fact, Korn posted a video about this earlier, that if gold takes a hit, silver is going to really, I won't say crash, but silver is going to really just take a beating. So that's the thing you got to be prepared for, which is why I'm for smart dollar cost averaging when you buy, with the understanding as you buy on the way up, you're buying at a risk for these big pullbacks. You have to keep that into account. And so if you're risk averse, in that case as a stacker, then it's totally understandable why you would not buy under these conditions. Totally understandable. All right, Silver Honda says, better than gold, I beat Rocky Superstar and Grow Mechanic. Yes, good job, Silver Honda. And Chuck and Plata is here. Chuck and Plata, good to see you. And by the way, you guys, we got 147 watching. I appreciate you guys. Chuck and Plata, let me make you moderator so you can put this in there. Chuck and Plata needs to, he's got some more silver to sell, okay? And you're going to get a much better deal from Chuck and Plata than you would from any bullion dealer out there today, save for me that 10-ounce bar silver spot deal, if it's still going on. But if you want to get silver at a decent price above spot, Chuck and Plata is there. And Chuck and Plata, if you want to put your email address or whatever in the comments here, you can. He'd like to sell about 500 ounces at once if possible. And he has worked his way through and has figured out how to be able to handle taking payment and processing the order and stuff like that. But it would be much better if you can buy large chunks at a time for those who are wanting to take advantage. And for a good deal from a completely trustworthy member of the community here, Chuck and Plata. So if you are looking for a great deal on silver, he's selling it in bulk. And he will give you a great deal. Chuck and Plata. All right. So, Chuck, if you're there, say something. Let people know you're here still. And maybe post your email address. He contacted me earlier today and says he has a little bit more to unload. So there you go. Coin Group of Minnesota is here. Yes, gold in 2020 is $2,020. We posted a video about that just before this live stream. Gold 2020 in the year 2020. Another record broken. Amazing. 2 is 1 says it's impossible to make a video referencing spot prices anymore. By the time it's filmed, processed, and uploaded, it's outdated. I know. I hear you, brother. It's insanity. These last 2 weeks have been insane. I don't know how else to say it. Yes, gold price does have the ratio, shows 78 at the moment. But now that I know where the Kitco one is, we can always just go back down to it and see that it's 77.46. Sterling Cannabis, the silver gold bull deal is done. The shipping was covered. Mine is in the mail. Okay, the shipping was covered. It is done. So that is not available anymore. I didn't think it would last long. So there is Chuck's and Platz's email address if you want to get in touch with him for 5 ounces of silver, not gold. Did I say 5 ounces of gold? I meant 5 ounces of silver, or anything close to that. He would like to try to get sell as much as possible of that to one person if possible. And you can negotiate prices with him, but he's going to give you a very fair deal above spot. All right. Okay, Corn, thank you for popping in, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you again. All right. Coin Group of Minnesota, Palladium has dropped a bit. Yes, now it's at 1-to-1 with gold. Crazy. Where's the Crown? I finished watching the Crown, actually. I have finished watching The Crown. Yes, indeed. I'm ready for season 4 of The Crown. All right. We'll do a couple more of these comment reviews, and then I got to go. I've been going for almost 2 hours here. Ken Simotuik says, there is a God. The criminal banksters are losing control in the manipulation of the silver and gold markets. Yes, they are. Very true. Todd Killingsmith is here. Hello, Todd, welcome. Sorry, you don't have to be sorry. I appreciate you being here. Okay, let's see here. Stackerus Argentinius. Good to see you, sir. Been a long time. If you go to the bottom of Kitco spot price, it should show a chart with the ratios and all 5 metals live. Yeah, I didn't see the chart. I just saw this little table here. As it does it with silver, gold compared to silver, gold compared to platinum, and gold compared to palladium, and the other markets here. I don't see any other charts with it, but all right. But let's see here. Okay. Wow. Okay. J.M. Bullion, post the gold to silver ratio. Okay, very cool. But the thing is, I don't like to go to dealers' ratio and spot price pages because they tend to be inflated. Albert says, now what was that about push-ups, you old bastard? Also, I couldn't help myself, picked up 12 walking halves for spot. Just couldn't resist. Well, nice job. Great deal on that. And I definitely did some push-ups for gold going up to 2025. Did it? In fact, I think I did 50 push-ups tonight, if I'm not mistaken. No, I did 45 tonight. 26 silver, says Chuck Avery. Yes, indeed it was. Mark B, I'm trying to find that page. Can you give us a link? Just go to kitco.com/market, and it's there. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. And where are we at? Evo Pikachu says, seems to me that gold hit above 2,000 and in anticipation that more money printing will happen. That's exactly why we bought gold and silver, to protect us from money devaluation crap. That's exactly right. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Happy day, says J Silver Bravo. Yes. For those that hold gold, it is a happy day. All right. Media Man posted a link. Thank you. There's the link. Thank you, Media Man. I appreciate it. My clipboard's got this thing. It's too much energy for me to grab that and redo this clipboard. Dale Val says, so from yesterday, the total increase was $26. I'm getting a Chub Goldie. Very nice, says Jackie Bear. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Hey, look, old people, says Light Blue. That's right. Let's put a Well, we missed Barbara, but we got a little bit of water in there. Very good. Let's see here. James Goodell. James Goodell, yeah, you're the one that would never answer my comments. He says, too many of you silver guys ask for donations to buy your silver. But you don't see me asking for donations, James Goodell. You never see me ask for donations, and I tried to tell you that, but you never would respond to my comments. He was one of those that was really nasty in his comments, accusing me of this and that and the other. But, yes, indeed. I don't think James knows how to, or must not have gotten the notification or didn't care to look where I responded. He thought I was avoiding his question, but I wasn't. All right. William Smith says, I really think and hope you'll be up on the bars at some point this year. Question for you is what you will be doing then. Really think and hope you will be up on the bars at some. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, up on the bars. Talking about the price on the bars for silver? Okay. All right, James, you can also email me at salivatemetal@gmail.com if you wish. But I'm very transparent. And definitely. Because I'm not asking for donations. All right, thank you. Hey, thank you, Joey from Seattle. Got a scoot. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's been a long live stream tonight. I apologize for that, but there's a lot of news breaking for sure. Ryan Tinney says, for all you long-term holders out there, I ask, are you taking some off the table? I'm now selling some silver and gold out of what I hold. Yeah, and that's fine. That's cool. And some people feel like it's time to sell some of it if they want, and you do what's right for you. That's totally understandable. Technological unemployment. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. Craig Smith is here. William Smith, good to see you. We see through me. There you go. See through me. Joseph Del Vecchio. Silver's going to explode. Vital for tech. Yes, indeed. Well, if there's demand in the industrial sector, I think we'll see it do that. But yeah, World Bank says silver 1342, gold 923 in 2030. Boy, I tell you what, that's in 2030. Look where it is now. I forgot about this video I posted. That's interesting. Fascinating. Hugh Man. Hey, thanks, Hugh Man. Have a good night, my friend. Bloomberg article on the silver short squeeze. No, I did not see that. I got to be careful with the Bloomberg articles because they only allow a certain number of views, and then they put you under a paywall. So I'm not sure if I can avoid seeing those unless something's really good. But yeah, if you can find a source from somewhere else, email me. I'd be very curious to see. James McDonald has a fire. It's on fire, it sure is. Should move on up. Do you think they will confiscate silver? No, I don't think they will do that. Mike Warren, gotta leave for now. Yes, prayers for the people of Beirut. At least a dozen were killed, thousands injured, a massive explosion there. Yes, indeed, Mike Warren. Prayers for the people of Beirut. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. All right. Meadow Shorts be like, yes. I don't want to click that for copyright violation, but thank you. My LCS has been great, says IB Goliath. I picked up 2 commemorative $5 gold pieces on Friday at 1972 spot for 4% over melt. Nice job. Wow. Well done. Well done. All right. And Donovan in Mexico says, yep, 2020 gold, 26 silver. That's right. Sure is. Thank you, Donald. He checked the markets for me. Sal, do you think copper is undervalued? It's hard to say. That's really probably not. There's so much copper out there. And the thing is if you buy copper bullion, you're paying always way high premiums that you'll pretty much never capture again. So I doubt that it's really undervalued. Dale Val says, you may have doubled an ETF. Better get it out fast. Yep. I hate how high it's going, says Silver Britches. Yes, because he's probably like me, would like to accumulate a bit more. Understandable. Friday will be the day gold and silver will either rise or fall. There you go. That's right, LC. True words have never been spoken. There might be a third option where they might just be flat. You never know. Eddie's little stack, gold 2020 in the year 2020. I'm exploring as I'm pressure canning. There you go. All right. Joey says 77.18, getting ready for a golden swap meet. Yes, indeed. Topped my year high number of 2020 for American Supertramp. That it did. Very good. All right, guys, we've been going for quite a while here. I appreciate you guys being here. We had a great time tonight. I'll get one more good video. I feel more confident moving forward now. It says LJ Silver, Austere Privateer. Thank you. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to all of you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. And we will definitely catch you on the next one. And keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground is the advice for the night. And a multitude of gratitude. Have a good evening. Take care, everybody. We will see you on Friday.